you? Today we'll complete our questions about complex number part number 3. About the example 4 plus 9 omega square over 4 omega plus 9. We can find the result by put omega power 3 behind 4 here below, cause omega power 3 equal 1 plus 9 omega power 2 over 4 omega plus 9. We can write here omega square, height common factor between two terms here. The result will be 4 omega plus 9 over 4 omega plus 9. We can cancel them. 1 times omega square, the result will be omega square. Look at this example, a omega plus b over a plus b omega power 2. We can write here omega power 3 behind b, because e power omega power 3, it will be equal 1, right? A omega plus b omega power 3 over a plus b omega power 2, and write omega, height common factor between them, coefficient between a omega and b omega power 3, height common factor between them, and write the result will be a plus b omega power 2 over a plus b omega power 2. Here in the denominator, like numerator, we can cancel them. The result will be equal omega. More of that, 1 over 1 plus 3 omega power 2, subtract 1 over 1 plus 3 omega all power 2 equal negative 27 over 49. We can sample this by doing product about extremes equal product of means about this example. 1 times 1 equal 1, 1 times 3 omega equal 3 omega, 3 omega power 2 plus times 1 equal 3 omega power 2, 3 omega power 2 times 1 equal 3 omega power 3, 1 plus 3 omega multiplication by 1, it will be 1 plus 3 omega, 1 times denominator 1 plus 3 omega power 2 all power 2. And then we know 3 omega power 2 plus 3 omega equal negative 3, then 1 plus here, negative 1 plus 1 equals 0, 3 omega subtract 3 omega power 2, we can write 3 coefficient here, omega minus omega power 2 equal positive or negative 3 root 3i, multiplication by 3 over by 7, 1 plus 9, 10 minus 3 equals 7, all power 2, the result here will be 49, and here 3 power 2 equal 9, multiplication by root 3 power I power 2 equal negative 1, right, negative here, and root 3 power 2 equal 3. The result will be negative 27 over 49. It's the result of this example. More of that, 1 subtract 2 over omega power 2 plus omega power 2, multiplication 1 minus 5 over omega plus omega equal 18. We want to sample more of that, left hand side equal right hand side. First, we can cancel the fraction here by multiplication omega power 3, right, omega power 3 in the top here, and here write omega power 3, because omega power 3 equal 1. Then you can sample this example by write 1 subtract by 2 omega power 3 over omega power 2, it will be 2 omega, and write omega power 2 here, multiplication by y subtract by 5 omega power 2 plus omega equal 18. We won't find the result or prove that the result will be equal 18. And then we have here negative 2 omega and omega power 2. Ask yourself, can you sample it? Yes, 1 plus omega power 2, we can find the difference or the result between 1 and omega power 2, it will be negative omega. We can add them, 1 plus omega power 2, it will be negative omega, and write negative 2 omega here behind it, multiplication by 1 plus omega equal what? Equal negative omega power 2. 1 plus omega equal negative omega power 2, subtract 5 omega power 2, and then negative omega and negative 2 omega equal negative 3 omega, multiplication by negative omega power 2, negative 5 omega power 2 equal negative 6 omega power 2. Omega times omega power 2, it will be omega power 3, negative times negative equal positive, 3 times 6 equal 18. The result will be equal 18 because omega power 3 equal 1. In this example, we want to prove that left hand side equal right hand side. First, here we can write what? We can sample it. We know 1 plus 2 omega, we can write 1 plus omega all power 2, and here 1 plus omega power 2 plus omega power 2 over omega power 2 all power 2, and then 1 plus omega equal negative omega power 2, right, omega and negative omega power 2 plus omega all power 2 plus 1 plus omega power 2, it will be negative omega plus omega power 2 and omega power 2, and then we can write result here omega over positive or negative, we square root about root 3 I or power 2 plus here omega power 2 minus what we write what here we have here 1 plus omega power 2 plus omega power 2 we have omega power 2 minus omega, it will be root 3 over root 3 I, the difference between them over omega power 2 or power 2, and the result will be here omega power 2 over 3 I power 2 equal negative 1 plus the result here root 3 will be 3 power here 1 power 2 I power 2 equal negative 1 omega power 2 or power 2, it will be omega power 4. Okay, we can simplify it right here. In this example, omega power 4, it will be omega, and then we can write negative omega power 2 over 3 subtract by 3 omega, and then we can do it cross here. We can write simplify it, write omega power 3 here and write negative omega power 2 over 3 subtract by 3 omega power 2, because omega power 3 divided by omega equal omega power 2. Negative omega power 2 over 3 subtract 3 omega power 2, the result will be what? We have here negative 1 over 3 and negative 3, all multiplication by omega power 2, it's coefficient between them. We can write 3 in numerator, 3 times 3 9, negative 9 plus negative 1 equal negative 10. Then the result will be negative 10 over 3 omega power 2. Then you prove that negative 10 over 3 omega power 2. Understood? We prove this example by using all properties about omega. We know 1 plus omega equal 1 plus 2 omega, and the important point here, we must know what? We must know 1 here omega power 2 negative omega power 2 plus omega equal positive or negative root 3 I, and here negative omega plus omega power 2 equal positive or negative root 3 I, and then you can find the result by distributing the power here from numerator and denominator, and then write the least common multiplication between them. Here if you want to find the result here, you must replace here negative 3 to write negative 3 omega power 3, because omega power 3 equal 1, and then omega power 3 divided by omega equal omega power 2, negative omega power 2 over 3, now subtract 3 omega power 2, it will be negative 10 over 3 omega power 2, so the left hand side equal right hand side about this example. Conjunct of omega is omega square. Conjunct of 2 omega equal 2 omega square. Conjunct of 3 omega square is 3 omega. Conjunct of 2 omega plus 3 omega power 2 is 2 omega square plus 3 omega. Conjunct of 1 plus omega equal 1 plus omega square.